Hello and welcome to the Angel Cooperative channel. My name is Liza and I'm here to do your monthly tarot horoscope for the month of December 2019. And this reading is for all Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So welcome. Also a reminder to take a look at the other signs in your chart because they may also resonate with you and bring you extra messages. This is a general reading and might not resonate with everyone, so definitely check out your other signs as well. All right, Virgo, let's see what we have coming in for you guys for December of 2019. We have the Five of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords reversed, the Chariot, the Five of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. Okay, so your overall energy is the Knight of Wands. Okay, Virgo, let's also see what other clarifiers we can get with the Vila Sibila deck. Let's see what other clarifications we need to know for Virgo for the month of December 2019. And you also have La Reunione, which is the reunion card. Interesting. You're definitely going to be reuniting with possibly friends, family, loved ones, may even be someone from your past maybe coming back into play this month. Let's also pull a few runes for you guys to bring other messages and clarifications with the cards that are down. Okay, beautiful. All right, and I'm also going to pull one stone to figure out, one crystal, see what healing energy that you need to focus on this month. Also whatever messages come through with the stone that you're also being told. All right, and we have Moonstone. I love Moonstone. This is a beautiful stone, and this is all about healing energy, also connected to your intuition, your sacral chakra, and your crown chakra, and also your third eye. So this is the moon energy is very much connected to Moonstone, of course, with the name of it. Also very much feminine energy. It's connected to your cycles, also the cycle of the moon. So this is definitely a beautiful stone for you guys this month. Focusing your energies on the moon's energy as well. All right, so let's see. Interesting. We have the moon popped up over here underneath the overall energy this month. So I do feel like the moon is definitely an underlying aspect of what's going on for you guys, and you're being influenced by the moon's energy. And of course, the moon, I think the full moon this month is on December 12th, which is 12/12. It's going to be a significant day, especially since numerology, it's on the 12th. It's the 12th month and the 12th day. So definitely that's going to be a good time for you guys to, do some full moon releases where you're releasing things from your past or releasing energies that you no longer want to carry on into the next moon cycle. So also, the new moon is on December 26th, which is, towards the end of the month, right in the midst of all the holiday craziness, but it's also a good time to set your intentions and also what you're wanting to manifest for the new year. So also looking what you want to manifest with this new moon. So that's going to be a perfect time for you to focus your energy on that. We have here the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands usually is fire energy. Could be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. But also, since it's the overall energy, this is like more or less like the way that you're presenting yourself this month, and you're coming off as this Knight of Wands, where you are getting on that horse and you're going after what it is that you want. And it could be something to do with a reunion or reuniting with people that you want to keep around you, or somebody that you're looking to that's coming in from your past, which is really interesting. It could be that you're getting together with old friends, could be even that you're getting together with maybe an old relationship, somebody that you were connected to in the past. So I do feel like this is going to be an exciting month. I do see some, a lot of interesting energy as especially the starting the month, I think is a little bit more negative as we end the month. But of course that's because we have this Five of Swords here with La Costanza, which is, dealing with, people that are not completely honest, or somebody who has, been a little, I feel like there's somebody here in your picture of your energy field, like where you're dealing with someone who is not completely honest with you. It could even be that they're, telling you things just to make you go away in a way. It's like they just want you to leave them alone, and they just tell you whatever it is that you want to hear. And I feel like that's what's coming into play. And like they just like tell you things to make you happy, but that's not what's really actually going on. Because we have the Costanza. So I feel like they want to, it's either that they're relying on you to be this energy for them because they need you around them, or it's that they're projecting themselves to you this way, that they're this person that you could depend on. They're somebody that is reliable, and somebody that is, a good person, and they only have good intentions. But, the thing is with this card, it's like, as you see here, he's holding the swords, and there's this person walking away, and like he's kind of smirking to himself that he got away with something. So it's like that kind of feeling. Just be cautious of that, and be cautious of the people that you have around you, because I do feel like if you're, you don't want to be allowing somebody to get the upper hand or to throw you under the bus, like that kind of energy. Because we also have here the Four of Pentacles, and I do feel like the Four of Pentacles is more about you taking control of your money, finances, also being a little guarded, and also protecting it's like maybe it's protecting your assets, or protecting things that are around you, your material items, and it, of course, with the Four of Pentacles, with the time of the holidays this month, it could even be that you're budgeting and trying to figure out how to not overspend, and how you're actually going to manage to get everything done without, completely going over your budget. And, we have the Sacred Woman here. So she is definitely, somebody who is using her intuition. She's very connected to her higher self, and, and she's also sees through a lot of nonsense. So I do feel like this is also your way of really being a little bit more wise with your investments, or even being more wise with how you're spending your money, or even how you're spending your time as well. Because I do feel like you're guarding yourself as well from like being taken advantage of. So, that's also the energy of the Four of Pentacles. We also have the Disruption rune. So this rune is telling you that there is, this is a time where you're going to have a little bit of patience and dealing with situations and with dealing with people, because you don't have control over the outcomes and what's going on with other people. So I feel like that's why this is here. But it's also letting you know that, everything that you're dealing with right now. It's like you don't have control. It's like you're not completely in control, but you can control it to a sense where you're minding your amount that you're spending, or minding, the energy that you're giving out to others, because it's like you're holding on to this coin here, like, and you're guarding it. So, and I feel like that's an important thing for you. You don't want to be too wasteful. Just keep a mind on, you keep your eye on your money and your assets, and also, how you're going about doing things this month, because you're definitely a little bit more in a guarded energy here. We also have, yes, okay, this makes sense. We have the Eight of Swords reversed together with the Disgrazia card. So this is about you and your fears and your worries, and you're fearing the worst. Of course, that's what always is with this card. But it's like you're fearing that, like, everything is going to fall apart. It's like maybe it's like you're having anxiety over the holidays, or anxiety over situations that are happening this month, and you're very much in your head. It's like you have yourself in this mental prison, where it's almost debilitating you. So you have to really try to turn this around a little bit, so you're not really focusing on the negative things, because you don't want to be manifesting those to be happening. So just try to clear your mind and be a little bit more positive. Take some time to do some meditation, do some yoga, do something that's going to help you clear that energy out, so that way you're not harping on it and focusing too much on the negative outcomes that could happen. It's almost like you're fearing the worst. And you, of course, when you focus on the energy so much, you can actually cause them to happen. So just be mindful of that, Virgos, because I do feel like you don't want to have that come into play this month. And yes, and I feel like with this rune is the standstill rune. This is almost like it's blocking you, or it's because of your thoughts and your negative energy that you're connecting with. It's actually blocking you. So you need to really be mindful of that, because I do feel like this is important that you need to work on. We also have the Chariot card here along with the Mercante. So this could even be that you might be traveling. The Mercante is, businessman. It could even be where you're traveling for business. I know some of you might actually be traveling to see family, so you might even be doing that. But I do feel like this is more connected with the way that of like a business mindset. So you might actually be doing some traveling for business reasons that are going to be really good. But it's also, with the Chariot is a very successful energy, where it's kind of like you're taking the driver's seat here. But it's also showing there's very good positive movement, where you're actually ready to take on new challenges, and you're seeing maybe things from more of a business perspective, especially with the Mercante and the Chariot. I love the Chariot card because it's all about pushing yourself forward and going after things. And I do feel like with the Knight of Wands energy this month, you're definitely going after the things that you want. So this is it could be definitely more career minded for some of you. So this is more about going after the things that you want and being connected to others, but it's like you having the control and not others controlling you. So we also have the Five of Cups here, and I feel like the Five of Cups is connected to Denari, which is money, or it even could be your values or like your valuables. And I feel like you're kind of feeling a little bit sad here. You're going to be having some energy where you're focusing on things from the past that have gone wrong. It could even be where something that has affected you monetarily, and you're definitely affected in your finances. Something that happened, maybe it was a bad investment, or something didn't pull through for you, where you put your money or you put a lot of time and effort into, because not all the time does money mean actual physical money. It could even be just like the energy and the effort that you put into something. So it's like you put a lot of value into something that kind of didn't work out the way that you wanted it to. So it's like you're sitting here looking at these three cups that have spilled, and the thing is, behind you there's these two cups that are still up, and you're not seeing them. You're not paying attention to those because you're still too focused on these three cups that fell down. So I feel like it's more about focusing on energy from the past that is still very much, you know, keeping you in this state of sadness. So you have to release that, because this is where, you know, you're putting so much time and energy into that, and you need to focus on bringing in this. And it's interesting because the Two of Cups is right here, the next card. And you have to focus on bringing in the Two of Cups, which is all about union and partnership, and surrounding yourself with those that you love, that love you. I do feel like there is, for some of you Virgos, there could be a new person coming into play here. But the thing is, with that, we have the delirante, which is the delinquents. And I feel like there's some negative energy surrounding this connection. So this could even be maybe family members, some people that have this negative energy here, where they're kind of, you know, bad influences, or they're just doing things that are like a little bit, I'm just feeling like it's a little bit like they're trying to like cause trouble in a way. It's almost like these are the people that love to spread rumors. They love to distract others, and, you know, react like they act in a very negative manner. It could be even like, you know, talking bad about others, or it could even just be that just like wanting to disrupt anybody's happiness, and disrupt this union here, because it's like their energy. They want to feel like they have to, you know, find a way to, like, it's almost like they want to infect it, so that way it doesn't continue to grow. So I do feel like you have to be mindful of that. There are some negative influencers around you, or even negative influences around your partnerships or your connections that you have this month. So just be mindful of that, because there are these negative energies that are trying to create trouble. And I feel like these are the people that just like to cause drama, and they just like to see how it affects you. It kind of brings them joy when they see how maybe when you get upset. So I do feel like you want to not allow this energy to take place. It's like you have to kind of, you know, don't feed into it, and don't allow them to, it's like you have to disengage yourself from them. Because we also have here the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is beautiful energy, because this is about beginning new, exciting new beginnings, things that you're taking action on. It could even be that you're taking action on changing the way that you show yourself to others. And it's more about having a little bit more conviction and being more assertive. Because you have the falsita here, which is more about I always feel like this is, you know, the person, this is the cat that, you know, is very facetious. It's like they have like two sides to them. There's like one side is very kind and loving, and then the other side would not think twice about pouncing on someone and attacking. So it's like, you know, that energy of the cat, like at one minute they're, you know, sweet and loving, and then the next minute they're ready to, like, you know, get their claws out at you. So that's kind of like that energy. And I feel like maybe even for some of you Virgos, you might even be taking on that, more of that stance where you're not allowing people to mess with you, and you're ready to get your claws out, and you're ready to pounce if you need to. It's like you're changing the way that you're acting towards other. It's like you're wanting to take control. You're taking power. Like you're grabbing onto this wand, and you're saying, you know, this new beginning is all about me and how I'm going to allow others to affect me. And I feel like it's almost like, because it's aimed at this energy of these people here, and I feel like you're not allowing them to affect your life anymore, because you're trying to take on this stance where you're like, nope, I'm gonna be, you know, it's like I'm gonna be a bitch if I have to be, like, you know, don't step on my toes, because I will turn around and I will attack, and I will get my claws out. So it's like that, not that you're physically actually doing that, it's just more about the, you know, you're going to take a stance where you're not going to allow people to take advantage of you. And I feel like that's more or less the energy that's coming into play here, because you also have the growth rune. So I love that this is together with the Ace of Wands, because the growth rune is all about growth and personal development. I feel like this is more about you growing as a soul and learning from situations and learning from other experiences in the past that are making you a lot stronger, making you ready to have this assertive outlook and assertive behavior, so that way you're not allowing others to step on your toes anymore. So I love that, and especially as it's coming into the end of the month. And I feel like this is more about how you are seeing yourself as you're coming into the new moon. Like, this is kind of like what you're trying to manifest right now, and how you're trying to protect yourself, and you protect the ones that you love around you as well. We also have the Knight of Swords here, and the Knight of Swords is also air energy, so this could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. It's definitely somebody who's coming in fast. It could be somebody who's definitely going to be bringing in some excitement, because this energy with the Knight of Swords is, it's all about learning lessons and coming into play with somebody who's very smart and who's very wise, but they're also very quick with their words. So I do feel like you have to, because we have the letterato, so this is the literary person. So I feel like this person could actually be sharing their stories with you. It could even be where it's enlightening you a little bit, so you're learning something. It could be that you're connecting with somebody, possibly this energy from the past, or this could even be with some connections that you're making over the holiday season, that you're going to be learning some new things, or this person is going to bring you some new knowledge, because this person is very wise, and this person has a lot of great wisdom to share with you. And I feel like sometimes, the King of Swords is more like the wisdom card, but I feel like with this knight is not just somebody who is exciting and is coming in fast, but they're also somebody who's bringing in that wisdom as well. So it's like kind of like combining that energy together, because you have the letterato here. So he is like the literary person who's very studious, he's wise, but he's learned from his own life experiences as well. Not just through books and through research. It's more through actual life experiences. So I'm also going to pull a couple of more cards before I wrap up the reading for you guys. Let me just see what energy we have from the Wisdom of the Oracle for Virgo for the month of December. Let's see what clarification we need. Oops, okay, this one wants to pop out. And we have the To Be Fair card, and this is all about justice and fairness and equality as well. I do feel like there is going to be a sense of where you want things to be fair. It's like you're wanting justice this month, and it's possibly from people who have done you wrong. And not just in a sense, like in a court sense where you want justice, but this is more about like not allowing is the word actually I'm looking for, not allowing others to treat you unfairly. Like, you want everything to be fair. You want everything to be justified. Like, you're not going to allow people to take advantage of you, and you're not going to allow people to get away with things anymore. And I feel like, especially because when you started the month out with this card, this is like, people getting away with things and knowing they can get away with it. It's like you're kind of having a handle where you're not allowing it anymore. It's just you're definitely taking your energy back. You're not allowing others to have that one up over you, or even like being able to throw you under the bus whenever they feel that they have that advantage. All right, so let me also pull one last card. Let's see what we have in the archetype deck for Virgo for December. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is so funny because this is the storyteller card. And I was just saying how this Knight of Swords, this is all going to be about telling stories and sharing life experiences, sharing your own personal experiences with others, but also listening to other people's experiences as well. And it's, it's like, you're expressing your life through your own stories and sharing them with people. It could even be that you might even be writing, for some of you, you could even be writing a book. I feel like that might even be coming into play for some of you Virgos. It could even be that you're maybe sharing through a blog or some type of way that you're communicating with others. But for a lot of you Virgos, this could even be sharing with people that you're connecting with this month, especially in during the holidays, that you're seeing people that you haven't seen in a while and you're sharing your stories of the things that you've experienced within the past year or even within the past 10 years, if it's somebody that you haven't seen in a long time. So I do feel like that's also coming into play for this month. And of course, with the moonstone energy, I do feel like you're very much connected to the moon this month. So definitely take advantage of any new moon or full moon rituals that you can do for yourself to help you stay centered and grounded this month. All right. Well, Virgo, I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. Definitely comment below. I'd love to hear how this resonates with you. Don't forget to like and to also share my videos with those that you know could benefit from them. And if you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell so that way you get notified for when the new videos are being posted. And also have a wonderful holiday season and take care of yourselves. Be safe and enjoy. Don't allow these other people to take advantage of you. I think you're taking your power back this month for sure. But yes, enjoy it and enjoy a beautiful holiday season, Virgos. And I'll see you guys again next month. All right, take care. Bye.